What's up, YouTube? To celebrate the 4th of July, I'm going to be eating the average American diet. And I'm not exaggerating either. From sugary sweets to greasy dinners, I've done my research and I'm going to be eating exactly what an average American eats. Needless to say, I wasn't the happiest while doing my research for this video. Now, obviously, every American starts their day off with a nice, healthy breakfast. And according to Google, the most common breakfast in America is cereal. And the most popular cereal is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I also went with Honey Bunches of Oats. Now, am I happy to be looking at these two boxes? No. And obviously, just in case this wasn't all healthy enough, I get a nice glass of orange juice just to round it all out. Now, before I actually dig into this meal, I have some stuff to say about grocery shopping and the average American diet. So if you don't want to hear me rant, just skip ahead a little. How is it okay that I can walk down the grocery aisle and there are hundreds of these options? They're all just the same thing, same sugary garbage, but they all got different cute little logos on them, so they're appealing to customers. This should almost be like illegal. I'm sure it's going to taste good because it's sugar. And not to mention, all of these groceries that I bought, it was only like $35. I mean, it's affordable, so people feel like they don't have another option. And don't even get me started on like the cookies and ice cream aisle. I don't know the solution. I'm not a perfect person, but we have to do better somehow. Now it's time to dig into my lovely breakfast. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, this does taste good. I can see why that's a very popular breakfast. That did taste very good. I'm very glad that that meal is done. The only positive that could possibly be said about that is that these sugary carbs should fuel a good pump for my workout. And according to Google, approximately 69 million Americans have a gym membership. Now, do I believe that even half of them use it? No. But they have it. And what's more American than an arm day? So let's go hit the gym. Well, I'm really eating my words about Americans not going to the gym. I have never seen the gym that packed in my life. There was someone on every single machine. There was just no chance that I was gonna get a good workout in, let alone film. There's no positive to the breakfast I just had now. That really throws my day off. That's all right though, we're flexible. That just means on to the next meal. Now, according to my research, the most common lunch meal for Americans is some sort of fast food. I'm not gonna lie, I did extra research just in hopes that I could find something different because I've not had fast food in 4 years, but that's all I could find. Just Americans like fast food. The most American fast food there is McDonald's. So let's go get McDonald's. Y'all are probably gonna call me a baby. I'm low-key like nervous to go order this. I don't know why. I don't even know what to expect.
All right, $10.89 put on, please.
Sounds good, thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.
Oh, $10 is expensive for 3 things? Thank you, you too.
Welcome back.
Have a good one.
Thank you.
Okay, I've got the McDonald's. And before I dig in, I can already see y'all in the comments typing away. Oh, Jimmy, the average American doesn't drink water. Where's your coffee or your soda or your beer? America, caca. Okay, that was too much. Too bad, that's just too bad. I make the rules around here and I'm gonna drink water. Definitely didn't short me on the fries, I can see that much. All right, first time trying fast food in like 4 years, let's see. Okay, yeah, this tastes really good. That doesn't mean that it's good for you though. I've never actually had these chicken tenders either. I feel like they're pretty new. I didn't even know they had chicken tenders. These are actually pretty good too, honestly. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, the chicken tenders might actually be like legit. They're not super unhealthy, the macros are alright. They taste good. Aren't these supposed to be like the best fast food fry? These are kind of gross. Yeah, the only part of that meal that I actually kind of enjoyed was the chicken tenders, which is honestly a pleasant surprise because I thought those were going to be kind of gross and the worst. The problem with that meal, and the problem with all these meals you're going to see today, is that wasn't filling. According to this, a lot of Americans snack. It's not an overly specific statistic, but that's probably true. A lot of Americans probably do snack. That means I'm gonna have some snacks too. I'd like to think that Americans typically go a little on the healthier side, so I've got a protein bar and an apple, But we can't lie to ourselves, Americans also love eating unhealthy food, so I've also got a bag of chips. I'm not gonna lie, I really chose this because there's like no protein in the average American diet. Drop in the comments what y'all's favorite chip is. Probably the best chip is a barbecue chip. A hot take, what's overrated are Doritos. Doritos are not that good. I'm not really sure what the most popular American fruit is, but I've got another hot take. Apples are not a top 5 fruit. They might not even be top 10 if I'm being honest. All right, last thing left is a 1 bar. I don't care what it tastes like or how it is, I need protein. I was not expecting it to be a chocolate bar. Now that I'm done with the snacks, it's time to do possibly the most American thing possible, and couch rot. I'm not even kidding, like I looked up American activities to do for this, and the top things that came up were watching TV and playing video games. In honor of being a true American through and through, I'm gonna go couch rot for a bit, I guess. I don't have any video game consoles, nor do I have any streaming services, so I guess I'm just gonna nap until it's time for dinner. I just woke up, I've risen from my slumber, and I have a ridiculous amount of energy. So I did some research. The most American thing you can do before dinner is just randomly start dancing. I don't make the rules, guys. I'm sorry for what you're gonna have to see next. Alright, that's enough of that. Now that I've reached peak American status, I think it's time for dinner. Okay, according to ChatGPT, the most common dinner meal in America is either some form of takeout or a microwave meal. So I've got 2 microwave meals here. I'm actually kind of looking forward to these. Hopefully they taste good and they're not just like eating cardboard. Now apparently along with these meals it's very common to have garlic bread. I don't know why that is an addition, but that's what ChatGPT says, so we're gonna make 2 slices of homemade garlic bread as well. Okay, I'm not gonna lie y'all, I butchered that. All things considered, this could be good. I mean, these are pretty small. I wouldn't really consider them a full meal. I guess that's why I have 2. As long as they taste good, I suppose that's all that really matters. This is probably the healthiest thing I've eaten today and will eat. This first meal is actually pretty good. I'm not sure I'd go out of my way to eat it again, but if it was presented to me, I would probably be okay eating it. For 2 microwave meals, I'm honestly pleasantly surprised with how that tastes. Now, I feel the need to say, because I've been really negative today, obviously, every meal. If you eat these meals, that's alright. Like, if you have a bag of chips or a bowl of cereal in the morning, there's nothing wrong with that. Your life's not gonna end and the world's not gonna explode. But if every day, everything you eat is mimicking what I'm eating, then you probably have a need for change. With all that nonsense being said, now that I have America coursing through my veins, I can finally go to the gym and hit the arm day. Sorry if I'm in your way.
No, you're fine.
Okay. Sorry. Somehow that was a really good workout. Pleasantly surprised on that. Now there's 1 meal left, and we all know what that's gonna be. Obviously it's going to be the average American dessert. Possibly the worst post-workout meal I could possibly have. If y'all thought I was freaking out when I was in the McDonald's drive-thru, that's tenfold right now. Okay, the average American dessert consists of ice cream and, of course there's an and, cookies. Don't expect commentary for this one. I just want to get this over with at this point. The worst thing about this is it tastes so good. It's actually kind of aggravating how good it tastes. I am like distraught right now with all I've eaten today. This was probably the easiest challenge I've done physically, but mentally it was like the hardest thing I've done on this channel, probably by far. I mean, half of my daily protein intake and quadruple my carb intake and fat intake. hundreds of grams of added sugar. Hopefully I was able to influence y'all to second guess your next grocery trip. That's all I got for you guys. I appreciate y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.